What's Happening. I'm your host, Izzy Kaplan, and I'm joined today with some very special guests. We have Jess Thomas, who is a co-owner of Agway of Cape Cod and one of the organizers of Paw Palooza. And we also have Dawn Lee-Laub, who is the assistant manager of the Animal Rescue League. And we have another special guest. This is Sinjin.
Sinjin, say hello.
Oh, boy.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Boy.
Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here. So we're going to be talking about this year's Paw Palooza, which is an awesome event. So it's both a dog festival and a fundraiser. Can you tell me a little bit about this event and about some of your partners and the proceeds?
Sure. Well, Paw Palooza is the Cape's largest dog festival. It's basically like the Barnstable County Fair for your dogs. I would kind of put it that way.
It's amazing.
We had about 10,000 people last year.
Wow.
This is our third year running. So we're hoping for at least that much and to raise, so far we've raised over $53,000 for our shelters,
Wow.
the Animal Rescue League and the MSPCA. And it's just a great event to support all things dogs.
Yeah.
There's just tons to do. There's a $7 admission, which is a donation, and all the event proceeds all go to the shelters. So
Yeah,
and
that's
you don't
amazing.
have to have a dog to
You-
come and enjoy it.
Right.
There's face painting and there's so many activities for
Inflatables,
there's
caricature
and
artists.
They've got food trucks and it's an amazing day.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds great. I haven't been before, but I hope to go this year. And so our special guest, Sinjin, he's pretty famous for Paw Palooza. Can you tell us
Well.
about the event that he is so famous for?
So we, one of the main attractions of Paw Palooza is Doc Dogs. It is a tournament. It's an athletic canine sport where dogs will launch off of a 45-foot dock into a 45-foot pool. There's a variety of competitions. The most popular is the Big Air, which is competing for distance of how far they can jump. And there's also speed retrieve, where they jump in and try to get to the end of the pool and back the fastest. And also the extreme vertical, which is how high they can jump. They jump up for
Okay.
height, and they're jumping at distances like upwards of 10, 12 feet. So Sinjin tried it out the first year, 2 years ago, just for kicks. Just toss it out there, and he jumped about 20 feet. So we said,
Oh my
okay,
God.
I guess you're going to keep on going. And last year, he won the whole shebang. He jumped 23 feet, 8 inches, and he's now ranked nationally at number 69.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm in
Can I
awe
mention,
right now.
plug him that she adopted him as a puppy from the Animal Rescue League.
He is an ARL pup. Yes,
Look at
I
how
got the call
gorgeous.
from Dawn, which many of us are all, she's very famous for, the famous call from Dawn.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, very special.
Yeah, well, we've got a little bit of a celebrity in here today. That's awesome. I didn't know about the vertical jump and the retrieval activity. I only knew about the
Big Air.
distance.
Yeah, it's
so-
fun. So they do the schedule. We have Big Air is the most popular. We have about 3 or 4 scheduled for Saturday, and in between there will be the speed retrieve. And then I think on Sunday we have the extreme vertical. We'd have to check the website to double check my
Okay.
schedule. PawPaloozaCapeCod.com will have the schedule pretty soon. We'll get all the various activities up there. But those 2 are just a single. You sign up and you have the competition and the finals all in one strip. But the Big Air. We'll have 7 different competitions throughout the weekend, and then on Sunday, 3, we have the finals. So there's different categories of dogs depending on how far they jump.
Do they win an award of some kind?
They win some medals, and they'll get, depending on how much you compete, you can get up to, you can qualify for like regional and national
wow.
tournaments. So he was actually invited to nationals last year down in Tennessee. We didn't make it down, but maybe he'll be getting there this year too. We'll
yeah,
see. We'll have to
maybe
see.
this year.
Yeah,
So
could be.
this is the 3rd year of Paw Palooza, and the event has just grown and been so successful. Are there any reasons why, do you think?
I think it's because we have a ton of dog
I think
lovers
our,
here.
our community is just devoted,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
And devoted to the shelters too.
They
We
are.
all know
Yep.
there's so many of us that have adopted from them and that have utilized them as a resource when we can't afford to take care of our pets and for so many other reasons. And they're underfunded. They could always use more money. I mean, they need to improve their facilities. They could need to implement programs. They need help just caring for all the pets that get surrendered there or that they rescue. They all need like really expensive medical care. Some of them can undergo some pretty serious stuff.
Absolutely.
So they all need the money, and our community loves them.
Yeah.
And our community is just really like dog-loving community, and we would love for Paw Palooza to be the catalyst for helping to create that tail. We would love for it to be the catalyst to create a much more dog-friendly community on the Cape. That we can take our dogs out into public more. Promoting responsible dog ownership is really important for the event to come out of it, to tell people that might not understand some of the things that make your dog a responsible citizen, because you know you have a big responsibility when you have these animals, not only to them but to the community around us too. And some things that if we can all come together and be good dog owners as a community, we could make the Cape a really like dog-loving destination, which
Less animals in shelters.
and less animals in
Yeah,
shelters.
that's
Yep.
the goal.
It's really, exactly.
Yeah. So the proceeds all go to the Animal Rescue League and the MSPCA.
Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, it really is.
Yep. We have to get there. We have sponsorships. We have national pet companies coming. And we have a ton of really super generous companies Cape-wide coming as sponsoring the event, and both as even local vendors, people coming from as far as like Maine and further to sell their goods, their services, things from, here's some fur, sorry, I'm gonna have to vacuum after. But everything from like, there's Soft Tubs that sells portable spas that they market for dogs that, for hydrotherapy.
Yep.
Homemade collars, leashes, goods, homemade treats. There's everything that you could possibly think of under the sun that's dog related will be there on display or for sale at Paw Palooza, which is really cool. So a lot of them are super generous and donate some of their proceeds from the event sales to the event. We have a huge raffle that we'll be doing, tons of great goods that you can buy raffle tickets for, and also a cash raffle this year.
Wow.
Grand prize of $1,500.
Wow.
They're on sale right now at Agway, all the Agway stores, and some of the sponsors will be selling them as well. And I should give a quick shout out to our Best in Show sponsors, because their generosity is what makes the event happen. And we've got Nauset Pet Services in Eastham. We've got Veterinary Associates of Cape Cod and Brewster Vet in Yarmouth and Brewster. We have Veterinary Specialists of Cape Cod, which is so cool.
Yep.
And then we have Seresto. They are the makers of a flea and tick prevention product.
It's a collar.
And then also Wholesale Embroidery, who has done these awesome tie-dye
yes.
t-shirts for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So generous.
And the
So,
bandana.
yeah, and there's dozens and dozens of other sponsors that we're so grateful for the outreach from the community and the support.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a huge community event. So when people go to Paw Palooza, what should they expect? Do you have to bring a dog? Are there any situations when maybe you shouldn't bring your dog?
Oh, that's an excellent.
Yeah, definitely. It's not the right event for every animal. We're not all they should be definitely really well socialized, able to get along with other pets and people, and be, you know, comfortable in a busy environment. You know, we don't want to stress them out. If they're, you know, a generally anxious animal, then that's probably not the best space for them.
Absolutely.
And also, it's in July.
It's hot,
It can be hot.
so be appropriate.
Too hot for Spot. One of the biggest campaigns of Animal Rescue League. So
Yeah.
we would definitely want to make sure it's the right space for them, and to make sure that they have a really good understanding of their pet while they're there. If they bring their dog, to really pay close attention. If it's just not the right space, if they're acting in a certain manner, then maybe they can bring them home and then come back.
Yeah.
Because we get tons of people from afar, from all over the Cape. We've got tourists coming just for the weekend, just to check it out, that, you know, they can't bring their dog to the Cape. Maybe in 5 years we'll be a more pet-friendly destination and they can bring their dog. But yeah, it's definitely something to consider before you come. But you definitely don't need to bring your dog.
Yeah. So
That's
there's
the one thing that is great, because you don't have to have a dog to go and have a really good time and watch, and it's so enjoyable.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I don't have a dog, but I definitely want to go see these
Yes.
guys.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what are the dates of the event, and where is it taking place this year?
So this year it's going to be again at DY High School on Station Ave in Yarmouth. It is Saturday and Sunday, July 14th and 15th. The hours on Saturday are 9 to 6 and Sunday from 9 to 4. And yeah, there's a ton of activities when they come in, from doggy spa zone where there's facials and fluff and bluff blowouts, massages by professional doggy massage therapists.
And they've got your little pools.
We've got the pool pavilion and the misting tents and the cool doggy treats, and Puppy Picasso is always a huge hit.
Puppy Picasso.
Art making for your dogs. Caricature artists, face painters, inflatables, food trucks.
Yep.
The radar run, you can see how fast your dog runs with a radar. And we have a lure course this year, and that'll be fun.
Excellent.
And you guys are going to be doing a little bit of agility behind your booth, I
Yep,
believe.
we're going to have a little agility set up. We had
Check it out with your
local
dog.
Girl Scout troop had actually made us all this agility equipment for our shelter dogs. It's just part of their enrichment. So we've got like ramps and weave poles and the little, what is that? I call it a seesaw, but it's more like you get up on one side and there's the other. That? Yeah.
That thing.
Yes.
That one.
Yep, we'll have that, and I think we're going to have our kissing booth, which you could come and have your picture taken with your lovely little four-legged friend. So yeah, a lot of good things.
Yeah, it sounds like it's great for both the dogs and the whole community, you know, and for your organization as well. So that's awesome.
The canine police will be doing their demo as well.
That's fantastic.
Yes, the
a lot
YPD
of people like
will
to
be
come
there.
just for that.
Barnstable County will be there. So Saturday we're going to be doing kind of a special little tribute for the Yarmouth Police, since they've been so
Nice.
great, and Sergeant Gannon has been at the event for so many years. So we have Hyannis Sound and Cape Harmony will be doing some a cappella performances this year as well.
Nice.
That's a nice little new one.
Yeah.
And so there's not going to be a Paw Palooza next year, correct?
That's right. We are going to make this a biennial event moving forward every other year. So we're going to have this again in 2020 for sure. We are committed. This is happening. I think it's just going to be able to help keep the event fresh and not be such a burden for all the sponsors that are continuously helping year after year. We want to make sure that they're able to spread their funds, as they'd like to year after year, and and just we'll be able to help keep the improvements.
The work that Agway and their team and Jess, it's daunting.
Yeah.
And really, it's so humbling. And I looked out and there was like a rainbow of tie-dye, and it's all their helpers, and everybody is walking around making sure dogs have water and hydrated, and it's everybody's like looking out for one another, and it's unbelievable because it's like this little town, it's like this little village that is already set up, and it's like I feel like it just went like poof, and I'm sure it didn't.
Well, we know because
you guys did a good job.
we started this with the Animal Rescue League. We worked with them, helping to organize their Paws for Celebration and Paws in the Park for years. So they got the whole template set. So when they decided that they weren't going to be able to continue it, he's just obtrusive.
Trying to keep him away from the
takes his
microphone.
space. So they took, they set the template, and we were able to really take a lot of that and continue it, within the same theme of all of the same goals. So you guys started it. We kind of just ran with it.
Yeah, well,
good.
hopefully the turnout will be great since this is going to be the last one for a year, so.
Thank you. Yes, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Everyone come down, check it out, buy a raffle ticket.
And you can buy those at Agway stores?
Yep, you can buy them now. Yep, starting today, and then we'll be posting online all the other spots that you can be.
Hopefully we'll be one of those.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we'll be one of those stopping spots to help with that too.
And if people need more information, where can they go? Online?
PawPaloozaCapeCod.com is our website. We're making regular updates there. And also feel free to follow us on social media. We're on Facebook. We have an event. You can check us out on our Agway page, Agway Cape Cod. And also on Instagram, we're Paw Palooza Cape Cod.
Okay, great. Do you guys have anything else you want to mention about?
I just hope everybody comes.
Yeah.
Yes, come on down.
I do too.
It's really wonderful.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming and for bringing
us.
St. John.
I
This
know,
was
it's
awesome.
Yes.
And some great information for people who want to come to Paw Palooza. So thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.